I'm ready.
Should we zoom out a little bit more, or are we good?
I think we're...
Are we okay? You better know how to do it. So now you can
Zoom in.
zoom in.
Yes.
I'm Ashtyn.
And I'm Perry.
And this is the 9. Is you ready?
I'm ready.
I know you fucking
So, everybody wants to know, what is the 9? The 9 is us.
Yes.
We are the 9.
The 9.
So the 9 is our live magazine that we have going on. It's going to be real. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be something that we want to give back, and we want to receive back as well.
Yes, an exchange of dialogue, an exchange of energy, an exchange of circumstance and experience, and we're super excited to be doing it together. I could not have asked for a better partner.
I couldn't have.
He's been so excited about this project. Even when I initially hit him up for it, it's just like the best. And I know that God is all in this.
Ooh.
Yes, he is all in it. He's in it. I feel him. Do you feel him? Ooh. Huh? Don't catch it. Don't catch it on camera.
You about to make me shout.
Get it.
I'm gonna run.
Oh,
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run laps.
Run if you feel like you
Laps.
need to run. Laps around what?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we decided for the first episode
That we want you guys to get to know us, because a lot of you don't know who we are. I mean, you know.
I don't know who I am sometimes.
I don't know who I am.
I don't know.
Every day.
I don't know
of the week.
sometimes.
I'm
'Cause sometimes
Perry. I'm not going to change. I'm just who I am. But the thing about it is that we wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look into our lives and who we are. So what we came up with are some questions for one another. We didn't tell each other what the questions are
at all, guys.
So the thing about it is that we have to answer them, and they're going to be real and raw and organic. So are you
how
ready?
real?
Very real.
Like how organic? Like Whole Foods organic, or I just grew it in my garden organic?
Girl, we getting down to the nitty gritty.
Okay then. Well, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is totally like we did not, y'all.
We did not share anything with one another. It was more so I came up with questions for her. She came up with questions for me. Of course, I know some of the answers. However, you guys don't know what they are. So you're going to find out who she is. And you guys going to find out who I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashtyn, tell them, where are you from?
I'm from Detroit. I was born in Detroit.
Come on, D girl.
We left there at a year old for me. Then we moved to Virginia, Arkansas, Texas, baby. That's where I'm from. That's why I say I'm from Texas.
You say you're from Texas.
Because I spent the most of my life in Texas.
So you're a Southern girl.
All the way. He raised me in the South. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Yes, I'm Southern. I'm all the way Southern.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm from Detroit, born and raised. I recently moved to the DMV area. I would say almost 4 years now.
Has it been 4 years?
It's almost been 4 years.
Okay. So wait, you moved up here a year before me?
I did move here a year before you.
Huh.
Good stuff. I feel like that was the best move of my life. D-Town to the day I die.
Yes.
I love them. I love my family. I love the area. But I just felt like I outgrew Detroit. And I felt like I needed to grow more. So therefore I moved. And it's been the best experience ever.
Nice. I feel the same way.
I feel so.
And it's so crazy, guys, because we're born on the same day, September 19th.
Yes.
He's born a little bit before me because he's older than I am.
Honey, I don't look older though.
You tried it. You tried it.
You see
The way this concealer is packed under these eyes, honey, I look like I'm 18.
Keyword.
You tried it.
Concealer. We concealed all that.
What you got on your face?
Nothing.
Huh? Okay then.
Natural.
Well, so we're born on the same day. We were born in the same city, and we both moved to the same area. And I feel as though it's almost destiny. that we met.
God connected us, like seriously.
Completely.
Like, it was just like it was destined to happen.
It was. It's so freaky how you know when you think about it. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna kind of go with this, and it's the best, one of the best friendships I've ever had in my entire life. Only because we get each other in a way that I don't have to explain a lot of things to him, and he doesn't have to explain a lot of things to me. We actually just
gets it.
Yeah, and I like
it could be one word thing, and you'd be like, bitch, I know.
I understand.
I get it.
You don't have to go nowhere.
You don't have to say
and then we just
else.
start this big old dialogue, and it's just like, oh, from the soul.
And that's what we want for the 9 to be. Like, we want it to be a dialogue as far as, like, we have conversations daily.
Yeah.
And we want to share those conversations because we feel like they're fucking interesting.
They're
like,
good. They're good. If people had privy to the conversations that we had.
Honey.
Listen.
Let me tell you.
We ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for it.
Not ready. They're not ready.
They're not ready for it.
It's very, some of it's graphic.
It is. So moving on to the next question.
All right.
So, what is your favorite type of music?
Oh, Ashtyn. Well, for you that don't know, then I'm a music snob. So I love all types of music. I think that my favorite era is late 80s, early 90s. Like, that's my vibe. That's my groove. That's what I get into. Like, we have so many people that I love to hear, like Shaka Khan, we have Patti LaBelle, Anita Baker. I love me a little Jill. I can go on and on and on. My number one favorite is Beyonce, of course. Most of you guys know who. That's my number one fave.
So let me ask you, let me cut you off right there, because is Beyonce like your number one performer, or is she your number one singer?
She is the greatest entertainer of all time that's living.
Yes. She is. I agree.
She is.
I agree.
Living entertainer, she's number one. And I go hard for her because I'm a part of the Beehive. I feel like I'm like the treasurer or like the COO of the Michigan chapter or something.
Was you at the lemonade stand now? Was you at the lemonade stand? Ow, wait. That concert was everything.
Oh my God. Everything and more. Like,
everything.
It was phenomenal.
And
like, she gets better and better every year. Yeah.
Where you sit at?
8th row.
Where I sit at? You tried it. You tried it. You tried it.
The thing about with Beyonce though, in her concert, she made it viewable for everybody. If you had a nosebleed seat,
there were no bad seats.
If you had a floor seat,
there were no bad seats.
If you had a Beehive seat or a stage presence, like, it was just, she gave you so much. She thought about everybody.
But next time we have to be in that Beehive seat. I don't know if that coin was coin was out there, but we got to be in that.
That coin was so much. Look, but the thing about it is, I was going to pay that. I was going to pay it.
I mean, you did.
But I need a meet and greet. I need a meet and greet.
Have you ever met her?
I have not.
Never taken a picture with her or anything.
It's so depressing at times.
Beyonce, we coming for you.
I love you, being.
Both of us are coming for you.
We are. So, Ashtyn.
Yeah, I'm so scared of these questions that he can possibly ask me.
What is the craziest thing you've done for love? And what is one of the craziest things that's been done for you?
You asking that question for real?
I did.
Okay.
What is the craziest thing you've done for love?
The craziest thing I've done for love was stay in a situation that I shouldn't have stayed in. That's the craziest thing I've ever done for love.
Was that the
craziest
craziest
in a
thing?
situation, exalting all of my effort, you know, spending money that I earned, going off of my standards.
Were you taking care of this person?
Going off of my standards and what I expected in a relationship. He's so freaking shady. But yeah, that was probably the craziest thing that I've ever done for love. The craziest thing that's ever been done for me. I've only been in one relationship my entire life, so that question is not applicable.
Why is it? Give it.
You know when you get into a relationship and you kind of expect a mutual exchange of respect, of adoration, of just common sense, and that doesn't happen. My relationship wasn't like that. It was a lot to be desired.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Let's move along.
Okay.
All right.
Next question. Perry, what scares you the most?
Ooh, what scares me the most? I think my biggest fear is being trapped. Of being like stagnant. Like I hate to be stagnant. I hate to feel like I'm trapped within a certain situation or a certain instance. Like it just, that's a fear for me. Like I don't want to be stuck into a room and like I can't get out.
Right.
So that's a really big fear for me.
A room or a circumstance. And
exactly. Like when I say a room, I consider that, or I emphasize that it's like it's a circumstance that I'm in or a situation that I'm in, and I need to get out. I need to be able to move freely. Yeah. Like if I want to, go back or go in, go out, I need to do that, and I need to be able to have that. And if I feel like I'm trapped in something and I can't get out,
yes. You start to panic on.
Oh my God! Like I panic. Yes. I feel like I'm like it's the end of the world.
Yes. Like when is it gonna change? When am I gonna move?
That and fear. I mean that and fear of failure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Failure.
Like failure for me is just like it's really big. Like whenever I set my heart to something, whenever I put myself into something, I want it to be successful. Not saying that I don't want to go through the trials and tribulations of whatever it is, or go through whatever I have to go through in order to get to where I need to go to have that success. But I feel like if I fail within that, it's like it's a really big failure for me, because I put a lot of strain on myself, and I had that bad because I'm my worst critic.
Yeah. I think that's a Virgo thing though. Like we critique ourselves.
We do.
Yeah.
And I feel like everything that I do is very minor. Like it's like, oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. Oh,
with not a lot to show for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Preach about it.
We see each
other. We see each other.
Come on.
I'm there. I'm there. Oh.
Let's move along here. Give me 2 dating deal breakers for you, and why?
2 dating deal breakers?
Correct.
So a reason why I wouldn't date somebody.
Like let's say you're dating somebody and they do this, and you like,
Number 1 would have to be pet names. I don't like pet names too soon.
Why not,
Princess? Yes. Yo, there's this person right now as we speak that has been talking to me, and every text message is, how are you, princess? What are you doing, princess? And I'm not a princess.
That would annoy the fuck out of me.
It's so annoying. Like, why?
Like, it's okay if you do like, oh, hey, cutie, hey, handsome.
I don't even know. Pause. Not cutie. Or hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous. I love the word gorgeous. And that doesn't get used a lot anymore.
You like that, huh?
I love.
Ooh, you feel yourself.
Tried it.
All right.
But yeah, I love stuff like that. But to be called pet names like, hey cutie, hey princess, that bothers me so bad.
So do you get pet names though? Let's be real.
I mean, no, not really. Like I might be like, yes sir, or
is it really
hi
sir?
Handsome. It is.
Do you ever say daddy?
No. not starting off though. No, like into it, yes.
Ooh.
So like if we're dating and we've gone on like maybe 4 dates and I know what your lips feel like. I know what your lips feel like.
Oh, wait.
I know what your lips feel like on my lips.
I'm glad you clarified that.
On my lips.
I'm glad you clarified that.
On my lips. And then I might be like, good morning, daddy. Or something sexy. Just to kind of keep them intrigued. You gotta keep the fire. No? Okay then. The second thing is lying.
Oh, that is.
I can't take lying. I hate lying.
When I tell you that right there will turn.
Yes. It's like someone flicking the light switch. I'm done. I'm completely uninvested. Where you done? You're done. That's you being.
Ah! I hate it. I'm back. I'm back.
I do. It's like
I hate why? Why?
Why not? So keeping along the lines of the dating world, Perry, what turns you off the most?
So what turns me off the most, I would have to say, like we spoke before about lying. That's a number one turn off for me.
Is it?
Yes.
Lying about what though? Lying about what?
Anything. Like, oh, I went to work today, and knowing damn well you didn't go nowhere. You was laying in your damn bed all day.
Yeah. Or what if they text you and they were like, I'm gonna hit you up after this meeting, and they never text you back?
I know you fucking lie.
I know you. Ooh, that shit pisses me off.
That pisses me.
That gets me.
And the thing about that, what pisses me off the most about it is that you think that I'm that gullible to believe it.
Yes. Come on.
It's not about you even forming the lie. It's not about you even telling the lie. It's about that you feel that I'm incompetent of even believing.
What you feed to the other ones.
I'm not doing it. And another thing about that really turns me off is I hate a very, very feminine guy.
A feminine guy, so you don't like femininity.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Like, you can't be more feminine than me. That's just real.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like I'm not super feminine, but I'm like...
You're a good balance. I have to say, you're a great balance. Like, you're the best friend, but you're also the male side of things. Like, when I'm going through something with a guy, I can kind of reach out and be like, so hey, this is that and the other. And he kind of gives me, you give me both sides.
I give them the man side and then also give you the...
It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like balanced completely. It's good. Not too much peanut butter, not too much jelly. It's just perfect.
Exactly. And I don't want anybody that's more feminine than me. Like, I really don't... That's something that really turns me. Like, if you just really like... I mean, I understand how guys within the gay community, they can be like with their friends. It's like, oh, girl, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to see that, though.
Really?
I just don't.
What does that do for... Like, if you do see it? Like, because, you know...
Like, I'd be like...
Really?
Bitch, what?
But what if they're fine?
They can be fine, but then I'd
be
like...
What if he's, like, super fine? He's like, grah! What if they... You know how they do?
No! No! I'm sorry. So that turns me off.
I get it. So I have a part 2 to that question.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you ever dated a heterosexual man? And do you consider it heterosexual if you've dated him?
Wait. What do you mean? Like, would he really be considered heterosexual if he dated?
Well, we know that in 2016 there are a lot of married men who have lives with women or who still have sexual relations with women and who societably, that's the word.
So I'm gonna say no.
No.
No. Most of the guys that I usually date or I interact with, I'm not gonna say that they know what they want. There's a lot of them that don't. But I will say that...
Thanks to that. Can we have a... Get your glass. Say it again.
They know.
Yeah.
What they want.
But a lot of them...
They don't.
That's fine. Take a drink. Sip it.
They don't.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that a lot of them know that they want me though. I'm just saying. They know that they want Perry.
So would you do that though? Like, would you allow yourself to be?
No, because at that point, like, I really want you to be to a place where you're comfortable. Because I'm not a bitch that's about to be in the closet.
Come on.
I know who I am. Yes. I know what I'm able to bring to the table. I know my worth, and I'm not about to be in the closet. It's just not gonna happen. We know how to beat this closet down together.
To know your worth. That is a very rare thing, though.
Oh, we'll touch on that.
Oh, we'll touch on that.
All right. Who is Ashtyn? Describe yourself in 3 words.
Ashtyn is evolving.
Okay.
Ashtyn is a daughter. Ashtyn is creative.
Why?
Why? Why all three?
Why all three?
I'm evolving because I can't say that I'm super confident, although people think that. I'm not super, I wouldn't say I'm super solidified into my womanness, if that makes sense.
Okay, expand on that.
I'm not at the age of womanhood or at the level of womanhood to where I feel as though I am where I want to be. They say that it happens at 30.
You're not there yet, right?
I'm not
How
there yet.
you?
I'm 28.
28.
I'm 28, okay. So I'm not there yet. But I feel myself because I know the idea of what I don't want. I have the idea.
You know what you don't want, so therefore you can get what you do want.
And life all around, not just in love and things like that, but life all around. All around, yeah. So I'm evolving. I'm definitely still in that growing process. They say that you're grown at 21 or 18 or whatever, but I don't think you're grown until later on. I don't think I've grown yet.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So
even though I've moved cross country and I'm living on my own and I've maintained myself on my own for 3 years now, I don't think that I'm a grown woman yet.
Okay. I get that.
I'm a daughter because me and my mom are best friends. Like, my mom is my everything.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing to have.
And it's been a process to get there, but we're there. And my mom is my best friend. She's the epitome of a woman to me.
Isn't it great to have that bond with a mother? Like,
it is. My mom is everything. Like, my mother is like, when I think about the life that I've had and oh my God, no.
Don't you dare. No.
No.
No, don't you dare.
No.
No, stop. I see it. Stop it. Okay. Stop. You are a crybaby. Stop it.
Okay. But yeah, I'm a daughter. I'm always gonna be a daughter. I'm creative because I have so many dreams. And for so long I've been told that I wasn't good enough to get to those dreams.
Wait, they told you what?
I wasn't good enough.
Honey,
I didn't have.
Who told you you wasn't good enough?
I didn't have the encouragement.
Was it God?
No, it wasn't God.
Did God tell you wasn't good enough?
God told me, he gave me the validation to know that I am that good enough, and that's why the 9 came about.
The 9 came about because of you being creative.
Because we are creative.
So tell me, you want to be a singer, huh?
I do want to sing. I love singing. I think that I'm still growing into my voice, so I'm still evolving. But that's just always been my thing.
So you sing, you're an actress, you're a personality, you're all of this. Like, you embody so much of creatively. Like, it's something you need to share with the world, right?
But it's amazing though, because in the process of life, you mute that because you have to survive and you have to go along to get along.
Let's run back that. You mute it because why?
You have to survive. You have to.
Why is it that's your survival? Is that you mute it?
Because I can't say in the African American community, because some African American parents do support, but mine, I grew up a Jehovah's Witness, and so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So our thing
So are you a Jehovah's Witness now?
I'm not anymore, no. But I still believe in a lot of the beliefs. I grew up in it, so until I was 18, that was my thing.
Right.
You know, so
that's all you knew.
It's in my blood, kind of.
That's all
you know. Yeah, that's my God or whatever. And I know that there's like one God, whatever. But anyway, it wasn't encouraged to be in the limelight. The limelight, the spotlight, the show business was the devil, and it was a way to get hooked on drugs and hooked on all kinds of different things that were going to lead you into demise. And
that's deep.
That really scared me, and I never pursued it after high school because I didn't want to die.
That's what it really led you to?
Yeah.
Death?
Yeah, I didn't want to die. And that's what I have been told.
That's deep. That's
so
really
here
deep.
I am now, and yeah. And I think now that the greatest gift that you can ever give to yourself and to God, because I do feel as though we need to exchange with God in gifts. We always pray to him for things, but I think the greatest gift that you can give to God is to have that courage to do what your heart says that you want to do.
And what he put at your, he's giving you these talents for a reason.
Exactly.
He's giving you these strengths for a reason, and he wants you to utilize them. So you have to put in your work.
He's giving me you for a reason.
Amen.
He gave me you for a reason.
And you.
Yes.
And you.
Come on. So describe yourself in 3 words.
Ooh, describe myself in 3 words. Perry. Perry is loyal.
Yes, you are.
Loyal.
Yes, you are.
Perry is blunt.
Yes, the hell you are.
Perry is blunt. And I am confident. And that one is a really big one for me, being that at one point in time, I was never confident.
Can you believe that?
Let me tell you something. Whew. Perry, was not this Perry years ago. Like, I want to say like around 2008-ish is maybe where I really found myself. Like, I found who this Perry is today. Really? I've evolved over the years from 2008. However, I feel as though that I really found who that Perry was 2008 ago. Because back then, this Perry never existed.
That was 8 years ago.
Never existed. When I tell you never existed, I strongly take, like, this Perry never existed. I would be the person that would walk into a room, have my head down. I'm looking for the first person that I know because I don't want to be within a situation.
Like, how?
I don't want to be in a situation where I don't know anybody, I don't know who they are, I don't know what they're about, like, and I felt as though, like, when I'm walking through that room, everybody's like,
yes. Okay.
That's what I felt like. So I had to find the closest person who I knew and in the room. Like, I didn't want to be out there in the open of everybody. Like, that just wasn't me.
That attention.
That attention.
Yes.
It scared me. And it was more so because I felt as though, like, people were judging me. They was like, oh my God, look at this boy.
Studying you almost, right?
What is he doing? What is he wearing? What is, like, and that was everything. Like, so confidence. To this day now, I have complete confidence. I can walk into a room, I can talk and speak in front of anybody that I want to. And I'm confident in myself. I know my worth. I know who Perry is.
Right.
And that's who Perry is going to be. He's forever evolving, so he's going to get better and better.
Yes.
What is your biggest regret in life?
I think my biggest regret is not having the relationship with my brother that I wanted.
With your younger brother?
My younger brother.
Oh.
That's the biggest regret. Only because when he was born, you know, he had my dad was there. And I think there was an unspoken resentment that was there.
Resentment for
me.
Okay.
Because then I had to drop out of, well, I wouldn't say drop out of school, but I had to get out of school. And I had to take care of him and my cousins. And I was the oldest because I was 10 years older. So at 12, 13, I had to kind of take care when the parents went to work and stuff. So I became kind of like the parent figure to him and the others. And I feel like I wanted to be more close. And I think we're getting there now because he just graduated. But I think that's my biggest regret in life.
So you have that bond with your sibling now.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
We're getting there. I think he's still kind of, I still feel as though he's my baby. And I treat him as such. And I don't like that. You know what I mean?
I get you.
And it's like, I want to just treat him as my brother. So when I see him dating and I see him doing adult things now as he's an adult, it's kind of like,
I know.
I want to whoop your ass. I want to whoop your ass right now. I want to pop the hell at you. But I can't because he's a grown man and he's doing his thing. So I think that's my biggest regret. I feel
that certain way. Because with my little sister, like, we have an exceptional bond. Like, we talk daily and everything like that. Like, we weren't at that point before, but I think as she's gotten older, she's more of, like, in tune with family. And then like, I feel like we're now like on this link, like, we're closer than close. Like, we talk about everything and any and everything. So us establishing that bond, I feel like, is amazing. And I look at her as like, oh, you're this little girl, you can't do this. And I had to think about like,
it's
you're
hard.
grown, you're
it's
grown.
Hard.
So she just recently moved across country. She lives like in Arizona now. And I'm just like, you know, I've always been the person that like promoted her, like move, move out of state, because I did it, and you know, and I know that the benefits of moving out of state. So that's what I did. I pushed her to do that, and I'm so proud of her. Like she doesn't even know like how proud of her that I am. Like I'm so glad that she took that step and that leap, even if it was for any other situation that it may have rise, but she did it.
Yeah, and that's my brother too. Like he just moved out of state too. Like, he moved away from my mom, and I'm like, you're growing up. Like I'm so proud of him. Yeah, it's crazy.
And just looking at it, because we're 6 years apart, so it's like I looked at her as like, oh, that's my little baby.
That's your baby.
Exactly. Like I
don't think they understand it.
They don't understand.
I think that they think that we're being the uncool big sibling, but it's like you are. I changed your diaper. I made sure that you were fed. I made sure that you enjoyed whatever you watched on television. I made sure you were good.
I was doing hair, like rubber band and shit.
Yes.
That was me.
And I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
I wouldn't trade it.
I loved it to pieces, and I love him to pieces, and I just want him to understand that even though I am older, I'm still his sister, and I'm the coolest. You can tell me anything, and he does. He tells me stuff, you know. We have that communication, but it's still, I still get nervous. Because I'm like, that's my baby. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like, do you want to say this?
Yeah.
I get it. Totally, I get it. Name something that you've done in the past or currently doing that you are not proud of and would be ashamed if anyone knew.
So the main thing that I think I would regret or that I'd be ashamed of is that I had a small bout with drugs. It was a very small bout with drugs.
Can you tell people what kind?
So I had a little bit of a affair with cocaine. This was probably back in 08, 09. Yeah, and it lasted for like about maybe 2 months, and that was it. But I don't think I'm ashamed of people knowing. I think I'm just more so ashamed that I allowed myself to be that weak in those moments.
What was going through your mind at that point?
My mom.
Your mom?
Literally, my mom was going through my mind. If you're asking what was the reason why, it was probably because I was dealing with a lot. I had just kind of moved out on my own. I'd become 18, and I was in acting school, and people around me were doing it, and I was kind of isolated from my family, which my family was all that I knew at that time.
So you're put on by somebody?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think that I would have done it on my own.
So how did it make you feel? Like,
you know, honestly, I can't say that it made me feel bad. It made me feel beautiful. It made me feel amazing. It was the come down where I had to.
So that aftermath was what really hit you.
Because you know, with drugs and alcohol, it kind of numbs you.
Okay.
Excuse me. It kind of numbs you from feeling whatever it is that you're dealing with at that moment. And I was dealing with rejection. I was dealing with losing family and friends that I had my whole life. So in that moment,
at that point, you had been annihilated from your family.
Definitely, completely. Yeah.
That's
So it was tough, but I got through it, and things happened in the way that they were supposed to. I don't regret it. Am I ashamed to say it? Yes, because I have a little brother, I have a little sister who I don't want them to ever go through that. Yeah, I don't want them to ever go through that. But I also know that going through or hearing someone's story can also even impact their lives to where they don't go through that. So as someone that, I've dealt with it. I don't judge any addicts. I don't judge anyone out there right now who's watching that might be addicted to, you know, there's so many other things, drugs,
everybody
alcohol,
has their addiction.
Sex.
Everybody has their addiction.
Yeah, so I don't judge anybody. It just happens, and I pray for all, and I hope that you find the peace that I found within my family and within other things in life that pulled me out of that.
But that's really that you shared that. Like, that's really taboo. Like, people don't want to talk about that.
You know, it is what it is, because so many people don't make it out of that.
They don't. They become addicted, and they get in that cycle of they just want to have.
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels amazing when you're in that. You know, when you take that bump, when you do that line, it feels amazing. But then it's like you come down and you realize what you've done, and your conscience plays with you, your psyche plays with you, and you realize that in the moments of your highness, you do things that are unfathomable with people.
Come on now.
And that's the one demon that I think that I deal with every single day, even to this day.
Oh, really?
Is the fact that I've done a lot of things within that period of my life that I regret.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing.
But yeah, that's one thing I'd be ashamed of.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for asking.
That's deep.
It is.
That's real heavy.
But hey, it's your story. And every story makes you stronger.
It does.
People are so ashamed of their story. Every story. I don't care what you've been through.
I think the best thing out of this is that the outcome of it.
Yeah.
The way that you overcame it, and the way that you're pushing forward now in life. Like, you're not that same person you was back in 2008, 2009.
And you've seen pictures now.
Oh my.
You've seen pictures. So
those pictures.
it's kind of evident. It's apparent.
So
the difference.
But like I said, like, that's the best thing is that you're evolving. Every day, every day you have to pick yourself up, whatever battle or whatever addiction that you have to pick yourself up and get through that.
Yeah.
And
that's God's love to me. That journey is God's love. That journey of turmoil, of trials, of defeat, that journey of getting back up and getting on your feet again, that's God's love.
And remember we talked about unconditional love?
Yes.
That unconditional
Come
love.
on. It's unconditional.
Unconditional.
There's no judgment.
He loved you at that point of 2008.
He did, because he saved me from it. He saved me from it. And it was bad, guys. And of course we'll go, through it more as we go throughout the series here, but it was scary.
I want to hear more about it. I'm sure they want to hear about it too.
I mean,
it was, honey.
It was a lot. But I'm here now, and we're here now. And we're good.
What do you want to become of the 9?
Oh, that's a good question. What do I want to become of the 9? I want this to be a place where all of you can come to this and feel like we're your best friends. I want to be a place where at the end...
Go back. I like that. Go back. You want us to be what?
I want to be your best friends. I want you guys to come to us at the end of the day and know that we're going to be here. I want that. That's what I want. I want to lighten the load at the end of the day. Whenever you guys click to the channels and you share them, like, we are the end of day happiness.
It's something fun, something very airy, something that gives you that feeling, right?
Yeah. And I want you guys to know that whenever you watch us, we're just a girl and a guy that have
ordinary people.
So many experiences.
So many experiences.
You
wouldn't believe how many experiences each one of us have went through.
And at the end of the day,
I'm so glad that we don't look like what we've been through, honey.
Child. Listen.
When I tell you,
baby.
You would honestly feel like I just have everything going on. I have everything get together.
Come on.
But it's the total
It
opposite.
is.
It's the total opposite.
But we're okay.
But we're
and
real.
God continues to bless us.
Continues.
So that's the main thing.
That is the main.
That's the main thing. That God continues to bless us, and He continues to see us as His children, and that's the beautiful part of it. That no matter how old we get, no matter how far away we may get from Him, we're still good, and we're still His children. But that's my thing. I want you guys to come to us and be lightened.
I want the 9 to evolve. I want it to be more interactive. I want you guys to reach out to us. We reach out to you. I want it to be something that's organic. I want something that's real, and that's all that 9 embodies. And that's what I want it to be. Exactly. Hell, I want us to have a show on TV. Come on.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to it. Come on. I want right after Wendy, because we know the reel's about to get cut off. I don't. Huh?
Yeah.
That's
it. I mean, seriously, with Tamar gone,
with Tamar gone, the real made the worst mistake ever.
They did. They made the worst
mistake
ever.
For no reason.
But that's fine. That is made more opportunity for us.
Tamar.
Hey, baby.
Okay then. She heard it.
You having one final question?
My final question to you is the same question. What do you love? What has your heart?
Who has my heart? As people may not know, I am single. So no guy has my heart. However, I don't know, maybe my ex does. I honestly don't know.
Wait, what'd you say?
Maybe my ex does.
Your ex?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, honestly, we never had that conversation. Like, sometimes I feel like they do, but they don't.
You never told this to me.
I didn't.
No. Really?
Maybe because I don't bring them up.
At all, ever.
I don't. Yeah.
Why? What do you think? What do you think is? Do you think it's just something that's unfinished?
I think it's just unspoken. It's really unspoken. Like, you know, the terms. We didn't end on bad terms or anything like that. But I just think that it was just more so like it was a growth period for both of us. So.
Question: do you think that you guys have both grown within that period?
Oh, tremendously! I know that I have.
Yeah.
I know that he has as well.
Okay.
With my growth, it was me moving out of state and actually just growing from there. Like I have grown so much in these past 3 to 4 years. Like it's unmatchable. Like
you've grown within the last year.
Hello?
You've grown within
the last year.
Yes.
Yes, but within the last 3 to I've really grown. Like I am not the same person that I was back in Michigan and Detroit.
Really?
I'm not. I'm seriously not. Like I've gotten more mature. I've grown more patient. I've been able to censor a lot of things. Like before I was like off the there was no censor for this.
No filter at all.
It was more so like, but you would. Yeah.
You were that person.
Yeah. Now I think before I speak a little bit more, and I'm not saying that those thoughts don't ever still happen. But I do think about before I speak and everything else. But yes, who has my heart currently now? I would have to say that my family does have my heart. My sister, like I said, we've grown a really, really great bond. We have grown an exceptional bond over the past year or so, and she has my heart. Also with my other family, my mom and my aunt, my grandmother. Even my dad, like we've gotten like over the past couple of years, me and my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems to be beautiful.
It's really weird, but yeah, but it's a good weird.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good weird. But yeah, I would have to say my family, everything, and Jesus, God, like that's the number one who has my heart. And music.
Yes.
Like I think we have the same response.
Yes.
All
I
of those.
Yes.
All that combined.
Yes.
And my friends.
So let me ask you, because you mentioned your ex.
Oh, here we go.
Do you believe in going back in a relationship? But don't answer just yet. We have more for you guys to come. And I thank you so much for watching the 9. Do you have any last words?
Make sure you guys subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to you.
At all.
And you want to get all the updates from us. This is only the first episode. We have so much more to share with you.
That's right. And I think that the next episode you're going to answer that question of, do you believe in going back?
I might answer it. I don't know.
You gonna answer it. Thanks guys so much for watching. This is the 9. See you guys later.
See you guys.